So we thought it was important to kind of give businesses who have been so resilient during the past few years accolades and recognition for just plodding on and adapting to the circumstances. I think it's a necessary part of building up and motivating not just the business community but individuals and non-profits that are doing great stuff for the community.
And as someone who works so closely with a range of businesses, have you noticed that struggle, perhaps not just in a financial sense, but the ability to plod on, as you mentioned, despite some of the difficulties that they've come across this year?
I think it's evident that a lot of our businesses have struggled. However, I do see that the community pulls together, and when we need to make changes, people tend to be able to adapt pretty quickly in Gibraltar. So it's been a great way to end the year, and hopefully it's something that we'll continue to be doing.
Well, let's talk about the awards a bit more closely. So what are some of those businesses that you were celebrating?
So we try and nominate in different categories that align with the values of the global organization. And these have to do with sustainability, environment, good practices. We also like to award entrepreneurs and startups and female entrepreneurs. You yourself have had a nomination in the past. And so we have our awards, they're just a way to sort of recognize these really good practices and make sure that people can aspire to look at their businesses and continue to work better to give back not just to their business but also to the wider community.
And what value do you think having an award ceremony like this brings? We do see a number of award ceremonies in Gibraltar, but this is one more specific to startups. Mm-hmm. What kind of value do you think that adds to the industry?
Well, I mean, the value within having an award that comes from the point and the perspective of the values of a bigger organization, a bigger group of people across the globe, has brought a lot of people together in the sense that these people don't actually always get recognition in the way that they do through the process of being nominated, having the public vote, going to a judges panel. So first of all, I think it's the recognition itself gives some of the, especially the smaller businesses or individuals, a lot of motivation, and it gives them a boost. So it's a great way.
Exposure as well, perhaps.
Yes, lots of exposure.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is the second year, so a fairly young award ceremony. Yeah. How has it adapted over the last year, and what do you have planned for it going forward?
So we'll continue to work and observe and engage with all the sort of business community and the younger businesses and the entrepreneurs and organizations, as we have done for the past 7 years. Even though the awards in Gibraltar themselves have only been going on for 2 years, the awards in the USA, which they give to the chapter directors, have been going on for a long time. It was actually the reason, the recognition they gave to me is the reason why I wanted to kind of pass that on to the local community. So I feel like we'll continue to observe and engage. We have very good criteria, very strong criteria in the way we look at the people that we nominate. And going forward, we'll just keep doing what we do, and that is bringing the community together and trying to inspire them to do bigger and better things.